Hi, I'd like to quickly show you how to use your air zapper brake bleeder system. It's a very easy to use system to bleed your brakes. It includes a small yet powerful vacuum pump for pulling fluid through the system. You can use it either to completely empty the brake system for maintenance, or if you're just bleeding the air after systems maintenance such as replacing your pads, it works fine for that too. The fluid pulled through the system collects in a holding tank. The pump, holding tank, and your brake system are connected by the supplied tubing, which connects very easily to the holding tank using the quick turn fittings that are on the top. So what you're going to do to set it up is you're going to connect the end of the tube with the quick connect fitting to connect it to the top of the holding tank. Now you can connect these in any order. Either one's okay to connect to the other. And what you're going to do, there's an open-ended tube, and that's what's going to connect to the front of the vacuum pump on the small blue nipple on front of the vacuum pump. You connect that to the vacuum pump. The other end of the tube, with the black vacuum connector, is going to connect to the bleeder screw that's going to be on your brake caliper. And now you're ready to bleed. So to use the system, once you've got it set up, you're just going to plug the vacuum pump into an electrical outlet. There's a on-off switch in the cord of the vacuum pump. You're just simply going to turn that on, and the vacuum pump is now pulling a vacuum on the fluid holding tank. So once you're finished with bleeding, what you're going to do to prepare the system for next time, just disconnect all the tubing, and you're going to rinse the holding tank and each piece of tubing with warm water to get all the old brake fluid out of it. Let that air dry, and your air zapper will be ready to use the next time you need it. One tip I'd like to give you on that'll really save you a lot of frustration with bleeding. This is the brake bleeder screw that's installed in your brake caliper. There's a small hole here that the air zapper is pulling the fluid through to bleed. But what can happen, as you open the bleeder screw, you may lose the seal on these threads, and that will allow air to come in from the outside and give you a false indication of air in your brake system. So what you want to do is just take some Teflon tape, make a couple of wraps around the bleeder screw threads, making sure not to cover up the hole at the bottom of the bleeder screw. You're going to do that, connect the bleeder screw back into your brake system, into the caliper, and then you're ready to bleed. So I hope this helped explain how to hook everything up and use your air zapper brake bleeder. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoy it.